Hi, it's Howard again. I just wanted to talk about a few things concerning, um, well, making friends and meeting new people. And I just wanted to discuss a few things I've discovered or noticed. Um, I'm sure you understand by this point that, not everybody deserves your time and your energy or attention. Um, some people just want to feed off that energy, and you know they don't really have any good intentions, and in fact, they may have negative intentions towards you. So, my point being, when you first meet someone, you got to pay attention to what they're doing. You know, mainly, first of all, make sure what they're doing matches what they're saying. That's often a big red flag. People will say one thing, then of course they'll do another, and they just expect you to just ignore it or let it slide or just don't think anything of it, I guess. But you should definitely take that into consideration. It doesn't mean everything. I mean, there may be variations on different scenarios, but generally, it's a good red flag to pay attention to. Secondly, people being overly friendly when you first meet them. While I don't have any problem with people being friendly, I like to be friendly to people. Um, Many people are not being genuine. And I think you can really tell who those people are by what they do or say and the kinds of questions they ask. Um, Oftentimes, these type of people, they want to appeal to your emotions, so they'll often have some kind of sob story, some kind of tragedy, something that's very personal that happened to them, and they share it with you right away. And the obvious reason is they want you to feel sorry for them, to manipulate your emotions so they can get you to do whatever it is that they want you to do. While this may not always be true, I find that most sincere people are not going to share that kind of stuff with you right away. And on top of that, they're not going to play the victim. Decent people, have problems just like anyone else, but they don't go around talking about their problems to everybody and trying to make people feel sorry for them or to manipulate people's emotions to help them. That's not really fair to people. So good people don't do that. People that want to take advantage of you or pull one over on you or scam you always do that. Okay. So pay attention to that. Then, you got to pay attention also to what they ask of you. They may make what may appear to be innocuous requests. However, if you acquiesce to that, then very likely they're going to be expecting more from you. And the more they get from you, the more they're going to expect. And if you decide not to get that to them, well, then that's when you really see the mask crack and the negativity, come out. The real person comes out. Just say no. You're not obligated anyway. To help these type of people. Anyway, just the important thing to remember is that you really don't need anyone's validation, and they really aren't as important in your life as they want you to think they are, or as even your imagination might think they are. They aren't. And it's that very need for validation and acceptance that will get you into trouble. Um, so, beware of that. Now, that doesn't mean you should go through life being paranoid or suspicious of everyone. I don't like living in a cloud of suspicion, and I don't. I just pay attention to the red flags when they come up. I don't ignore those anymore. I don't ignore that feeling. I get that feeling in my chest. And this little pull there, and something's wrong. Don't ignore that. That's more important than the BS that's coming out of someone's mouth, okay? Or the fake smile, or the fake spirituality, or the fake, just generally fake personality that they created and carefully curated for you. Anyway, just a word of advice for you from some personal experience. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Watch out for yourself out there. Be careful, be good, and don't let anyone take